How's it going, everybody? Nick Daniels here yet again with another outdoor video while the dogs are doing their business. Oh, there they go. So I'm just keeping an eye on them out here, and we're figuring we'll make a another quick video here. So it was brought to my attention by actually a classmate of mine, but I thought I'd just kind of mention here, make a little video out of it. But he said something about it. I might want to be careful sometimes what I say, because, like, you know, possible like employment opportunity, like if I was like in some business, like possibly an employer could see a video or, you know, hear something I say and take some rather offense to that topic. I don't really disagree with that at all, really. Actually, there was a gentleman, you probably have seen it, actually. There's a girl working at this like fast food joint, and he just like tears a strip right off her, right? Like this place is a waste of time. Like, I'm sorry you have to work at such a sad establishment. Like, really just being an asshole, actually. And I guess his company actually found the video because he actually was like stupid enough to share it. And anyway, the company found the video, and of course they like let him go right away. And they put out like a public apology and a statement saying like we don't share his beliefs, that kind of thing, right? And I mean, I guess the same goes for here too. Like, I mean, I say some things on my YouTube channel that, in my opinion, like, I kind of have the freedom to say. I can say what I want. But the way I always looked at like freedom of speech, I don't necessarily know in Canada, I don't technically think we have freedom of speech. But I think in Canada, the way I've always looked at it anyway, like, you can say what you want to say, but you have to be prepared for any consequences that are going to follow. So if you go up and insult somebody, you're more than welcome to do that. You can do that, but you have to be prepared that they might not take that very well. There's a problem. Like, that is a very strong possibility, and you have to be ready for that. So when I make a YouTube video, I'm usually pretty well prepared for something. Like, Dixon, stop that. Come in. Yeah, sorry, he's getting a little rowdy. There's a dog like way over yonder. Get in there. Dixon. Okay, we might have to cut this video a little short. I gotta keep an eye on him, because he's gonna fucking try to hop that fence or something. All right, we're going down here. We're keeping, look at him over there, just getting fucking ready. But yeah, like I said, like, that's the thing, right? You have to kind of keep yourself protected, but at the same time, like, you know, if you're gonna say something like, a great example is when I made a Plenty of Fish video like fucking years ago. Dixon, relax, buddy. Where I made a video and I talked about like this date I had on Plenty of Fish, and it was a really ridiculous date. And anyway, I said something like the city and the car, like the type of car this person had driven, and this person had got like really upset. We're like, you know, oh, we're worried if people like come after us or something like that. I mean, I think that was a little bit extreme, but at the same time, you have to look at it like from their perspective. Like, they're looking at it like, okay, like, we have like, we have some information out there that probably shouldn't be out there. And that's the thing too, like, I've learned from that. So when it's like, when I make like a video, if I were to say like remake that video, come on, bud, come on. If I were to make stop it. If I was going to make a video like that, like nowadays, like if I were to remake that video, for example, I would definitely go about it that different way. So instead of saying that, you can literally just say, girl and Plenty of Fish, we went for a date. You skip all those little details. But if something requires to talk about, like, say, the vehicle this person drives, just say they drove up in a car and I didn't know what type of car it was. They told me, you know, I'm not good with cars. Like, you can just leave that vague, so they know the general idea that they told you, I'm going to pull up in this type of car. I didn't know what type of car it was. It was awkward. I couldn't find their car. Like, you know, something like that. At least it avoids that situation, and you avoid that idea that you throwing out my public information. It's a good idea. And like I said, the same goes for work. A lot of the times I kind of leave it out, but in other videos I've like specifically said like, as far trying to fucking like get my shoes off and shit. But like in other videos, like I'll say like specifically like I work at so and so, not like the area, but just like the company in general. But I don't go like, okay, this person sucks, this, you know, this happened today. But I'll also take like examples. So I'll be like, I work in such and such a place, and here's kind of like an example of something, like a hypothetical situation, and of course like names and everything are left out of it, and half the time it's not even like a legitimate thing. It's just something that, you know, relates to a topic in a sense. And like I said, and when you do those, that's what you do though. You play in a very, you play in a very sensitive area because people are overly offended nowadays and they take things to heart, and the internet is a scary place. What the worst part about it is what you do on the internet may remain there forever, and you really have to watch that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate the views in the video. We're going to see you in the next one. Almost 80 subscribers. I was like fucking 79, and I jumped down to like 78, so that kind of sucks. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.